can see, we're back on the road for another BTS video for you. So today we're gonna go and see one of my clients. They already been to a showroom, they already know what they want. All I need is just measure up, have a look at the house, see what else needs to be done, what sort of prep, and discuss direction and so on. Hopefully we can shoot inside, so we can capture all that. We can give you kind of an understanding how we do quotes. If not, after that video I'll explain you what they want, what needs to be done, and so on. Stay tuned. Next stop is Mount Omni. Let's go. But in the meantime, while we're going to next location, as always, I'll give you some tips and tricks, some useful tips and tricks. And first one would be always read the fine print or terms and conditions before accepting any quote or any job. Always read terms and conditions of the company you're gonna be having a job done. You're going to be having the job done from them, and information that you might not even thought about, like skirting boards, like floor preparation, and so on. So tip number one, it's always read the fine print or terms and conditions. Sometimes companies don't provide you with one. So just ask, what's your terms, what's your conditions in terms of payment, in terms of labor, and so on. So always ask for terms and conditions before accepting any of the work, no matter who you're gonna go with. We're here at one of my clients' place. So what they want is they want all the bedrooms done in engineered floorboards. What I can see here, come over and I'll show you. So they've done polished concrete. Look at all this. Look how bad that all is in terms of how they did the polished concrete. Yeah. This one, we'll talk about that. Look at this. Yeah. So what the polished concrete guys should be doing is remove skirting boards, grind everything all the way up to the wall, and then get the carpenter to install new skirting boards. What they said is, polished concrete guys said, "Oh, it's fine like this. Don't need to remove." Look at this one here. Look how rough everything is. And now everything's cut short. The architraves, the skirting boards, everything is cut short. How are you gonna cover this gap now? This is the question. Anyway, it's not part of our job. We need to get this one. I'll just measure bedroom 1 with the laser. So let's do a quick measure with the ropes as well. See, we're going with this engineered floorboard, 15 mil thick. So that's gonna be finished like this here, mid door. So once the door is shut, you don't see flooring from there, and you don't see polished concrete from here. So usually finish mid door. So another thing is that we're gonna remove carpet, prep the floor, remove skirting boards, get the new skirting boards, undercut the frames so we can install flooring under the frame. So we don't have that. We don't have the gaps like this. Look how rough that all is. Look at this. Yeah, that's why they stopped and said, okay, that's not going good. Look at the damage on the side, on the sliding door, all with concrete. Yeah, now it's a big problem and a big bill to fix. you have to replace skirting boards, architraves, clean all these from that concrete, from sliding doors, from that paint. You can scratch the paint and you end up with repainting the frames. Anyway, we're doing just the bedrooms here. All right. You can see the cupboard, so that frame is being installed after. So you have that track, aluminium track, and then you have that white piece of timber, which is a good sign in this bedroom here. So we're gonna get rid of this piece of timber and we're gonna go, so we remove door, we remove track, and then we're going to install flooring, and we install track back on the finished product. So the door will fit back in and the track will sit about the same height as it is now. That's bedroom number 3. But let's have a look other bedrooms. Are they all done same way? Because if they all done same way, then we don't have a problem. But if not, let's have a look at the bedroom. Good example here. See, same door, same track, but no timber piece. See how low that aluminium track sits in. So now we're gonna remove carpet, we're gonna remove the door, and we're going to remove the track, install flooring all the way, as this track now have to sit. The total thickness of the board, which is a 15 mil higher, this door not gonna fit back in. So we're gonna have a problem here. I would need that. This is bedroom 1, that's optional. They definitely want to do the rest, but not this one here. So I have to explain them that the finish here will be different to other bedrooms because we don't have that timber piece underneath the track. Very common problem. In this case, we then have to stop here with the expansion trim and then start again. With other bedrooms, we just can flow. So when you open the door, the floorboards look like they flow under the track, which is the best finish you can get. In this bedroom, unfortunately not. 15 mil, too high. The door won't fit back in. Yeah, so what we need is remove carpet, prep, it's a concrete, so concrete grinds, skirting boards, skirts, remove, and new ones install. I spent too much time there explaining all that to the client, so we don't have time to go to the next one. So we're going back to the base, to our showroom in Newstead. So while we're driving there, I'll just tell you a bit more about that job. So as you've seen on the footage, the concrete, the polished concrete, the overall polished concrete looks good, but the finishing touches, that's what it's all about. The finishing touches, the way they've done the work, it's okay, it's fine, it's polished concrete. Yes, it's a hard job to make it nice, and but the finishing touches, our company is all about the finishing touches, because it's just another confirmation to me that that's why we're different. That's why we have 5 stars, because we do care about finishing touches like that. What they supposed to be kind of tell them that say, okay, see, we can do your polished concrete, but to have that nice finish, please get someone, if they don't do that, get someone to remove skirting boards completely. So we can grind polished concrete all the way up to the wall, not to the skirting board, all the way up to the wall, and then let's say carpenter will come back and install skirting boards, either same one or a new one, most likely new one, because they're bit trashed, on top of polished concrete. So there's no gaps, nothing sticks out, no piece of concrete, no leveling all over the skirting boards. So see the finishing touches. And now they kind of like, oh, what can you help us do this? Can you help us replace skirting boards? I said, we can help you replace skirting boards, but it's not just the skirting boards, it's the concrete that left like a lip in the concrete, that you have polished concrete, then you have a lip, and then you have skirting board sitting on that lip. If we replace the skirting board, there was no point of replacing that now. So as I said, what you need to do now is to remove skirting board, grind all the way to the wall, and then put the new skirting boards on, then install new skirting boards. If they're gonna do that, they're gonna damage freshly sealed polished concrete. So they have to pretty much resurface it or reseal it again, which gonna be how much? I don't know. I'm not expert in polished concrete. I just wanted to kind of give them understanding that whatever they've done so far, it's not enough, and now they kind of worried about what can be done. Not much can be done. Pretty much, you will end up with paying carpenter to remove skirting boards, getting them back, paying them another thousands dollars to grind this flat, get carpenter back to install skirting boards. See the finishing touches. And obviously the Polish concrete company said, oh, it's fine like that. So they said, what are you going to do with the edges? They asked them how it's going to look like, and they said it's going to look okay. Did it look okay to you? To me, this is just like, oof, that's not acceptable. And unfortunately, now we're there because they had to stop. They supposed to do the whole lot, the whole house in Polish concrete, but they stopped at the bedrooms. So now they want bedrooms to done correctly. They don't want that edges in the bedrooms and children's bedrooms, because again, big gaps. It's not good, not safe. We're gonna take care of just the bedrooms. We're gonna do skirting remove, reinstall on the floor, so there's no gap between the skirting board and the floor, and so on. So we're gonna do the right thing. But with that polished concrete, now they kind of are stuck. What are they gonna do about it? I don't know. But if we get that job, I'll keep you updated about what they've done. But so far, to me, it's not acceptable. Anyway, enough talking. Speak too much already. But let's go back to the base and put this quote together, give them a couple options in terms of finishing, what sort of skirting they want, and so on. Subscribe, like, comment below. If you have any questions, we can also make another video and answer your questions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one.